commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
Get to work.
All right.
Drive.
Well, first I gotta check my email.
Yeah, you got some.
Why don't we
You can
rest
check
a
them at the
little bit,
box right
2B?
there.
It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
We just started 9S. We can't do this. I can't be having you tell us.
Fishing!
If fish time.
Jackass says, hey, sorry to bring this up out of the blue, but I got a fish I want to recommend to Yorha units, or to be more specific, I want you to eat it, so you can study how its oil affects a Yorha unit. You know, for science, any who stop by my... Okay.
Yeah,
Jackass
so
is
she's
weird.
just got
She's
this
into
thing.
fish, okay. Anonymous, ooh. Oh, yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Great.
Wonder what that could be.
Jeez.
So it's. I mean, I'm sure you can figure out what exactly those are.
Coordinates?
These coordinates.
Yes, those
but
are
for
coordinates.
what? Who knows?
Now, is there a chip that gives me the coordinates of where I am? Is the question. That would be fun. Pascal says, feels as if we haven't spoken in quite some time. That's not true. As it turns out, many stores in our village recently acquired a number of new items. Come check out the shop. Gotcha. Delighted if you'd commit to memory that there's some out there who, despite being machine life forms, are willing to open their hearts and share valuable information.
Committed
Yours
to
in
memory.
friendship. Your brother in Christ, Pascal.
Got it memorized.
All right. Gotcha.
I think right there they get a lot of the stock from the main town.
Mhm.
Like their shop gains a lot of that stuff, but they do get some unique.
I can actually go
materials, I believe.
straight there.
Yeah, you can go around now a little bit, which is really nice. I don't remember exactly where we're headed right at this moment.
Well, I'll go see
But
Pascal.
you can go to the village for sure.
Jackass is cool. Her voice reminds me of Kaine.
Yeah,
And,
kind of. She's neat.
She seems like a
She's got that sort of
aloof-
spunky personality.
aloof,
Yeah, that's
like,
a good word to describe it
type
for
of-
sure.
chick
Yeah.
hanging around.
I mean, if you ever want, she always has stuff to say. So
Yeah. And she's voiced, so
right, yeah, it's
you
true.
know, there's something.
It's got to count for something.
It's like I think like voicing NPCs is the equivalent of, you know, when you see a hallway of doors in an old cartoon and you know exactly which door is going to open.
Yeah. The lower quality one, the one that's not painted on the background.
Yep, it's that. It's
No,
totally that.
Man, that's gone away a lot.
It has. Ooh, now we're in a 3D world and things are all, you know. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
SpongeBob still does it though. All right. So how
Still
new
just
is new?
just the same machine weapons for
New is
now.
not that new. All right.
I'm pretty sure it's really
Items,
just the
perhaps?
item stock. Yeah.
Okay. Guy in the corners. New shop. Everyone's happy that things are okay. Yeah, you seem to be the same too. Maybe.
Yeah, you should check the bottom just in case. So there is. Go up a little. Yeah, no.
Okay, so other things include the fact that yes, getting used to the whole quick switch thing.
Yep, that's still there.
And yeah, down is for small recoveries
Or whatever.
whatever
item you have.
recoveries
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want. So I should just go down.
It's for your quick use items.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in theory, it's down and down circle to get to use it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And up switches your weapon set, and left and right will switch pods, but right now that's not
I only
something
have
you
one
have
pod.
access to. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So Pascal's also got stuff going on too up there.
Yeah, I'm just.
Just fiddling with the menu.
Yeah, exactly. Because I didn't
That's
actually
okay.
fiddle before.
No, no worries.
Left and
no
right
worries.
pod, and then up is your weapon set, and then up again for one or the other.
Yep,
I
exactly.
see. Gotcha.
It's pretty smooth. You can change mid combo as well if you feel like getting fancy. You can also change mid combat if you know you can't be fancy, but you want to feel like you're trying to be fancy.
Everyone's Dante.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not Dante, but everyone's Dante.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I
Yeah,
can.
exploding the whole like midsection
So-
of the city is kind of a bit of a ruckus. For sure.
Yeah, your people kind of gave birth to these things that are super powerful and like scary. But my boss wants me to find out more about you. So let's find out about this pacifism. Why do you choose not to fight? Been alive for hundreds of years. Lost countless friends, time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I've had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Fair enough.
Yeah, Pascal's kind of a neat robot or machine as well, in that he's got like a unique design. It doesn't actually mean anything, and you never meet another robot that looks like Pascal, but I've wondered if that might mean that he's like genuinely an older model or something, because he said he's been around for hundreds of years.
Well, you see, I have a lot of questions, and obviously
Of course.
time will tell.
Yeah.
Right? But like one of my big ones is about how in the previous NieR, for example, a small population that's been around forever, and therefore the only reason why everyone doesn't automatically know everything is because there's a loop going on, right? In this case, these people have all been around, like these androids have been around for fucking ever, these machines have been around for fucking ever. They're meeting for the first time here, you know what I mean? And what's the reason for that? Slash, like, are there more that are being made? At what rate are they being made?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
there's definitely some depth
So-
to that question. Like, of course, the androids, you know that their memories can be harmed. You remember 9S was able to back up
Yes,
2B's
exactly,
memory,
exactly.
but he lost some of his. Versus the machines, how their memories work, that's still unclear. So
Exactly. I guess I'm just like I'm sort of thinking of a small population of pretty much immortal people, almost nearly immortal people.
at least their lives will last forever if they don't get
in some
destroyed.
way.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Tell me about the aliens.
Although disrepair can still happen to them anyway.
Yes, your creators. Sorry, there's not much I can tell you. They've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say the fact that they never gave us orders anymore is the reason why we quit fighting.
Yes, 2B?
So what about the others?
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but
Forest Kingdom?
yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Okay, so some people are off the network.
Yeah, exactly.
Including the one that attacked. So, all right, that's important to know.
Yeah, so that whole concept of machines being connected to the network and disconnecting is kind of important to their identities and how they choose to live their lives, and that'll develop as we go on.
Yeah. Were these the only two shops, or was
Those, I believe, were the only two shops.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The the mention of the forest makes me think. Forest map makes me think. Okay, so we're clearly. I'm really not like we're not going back to text adventure. You know what I mean? I'm
No. Yeah, okay.
I'm holding down that we're not going back to text adventure. Jackass said fishing was.
Oh, Jackass is at the entrance to the desert.
Desert
I believe.
camp?
You know, there's that little nook that you go through that leads you into the desert
So
off the corner of the main map.
So then, yeah, desert camp.
Yeah,
That was like the right place.
I believe so. Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, even though it hasn't been this way for years, when Zelda says water temple, you kind of go,
Yeah.
you know,
you kind of swallow
a
real
little
quick,
bit.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like, no, it's not that. But I'm just like, oh boy. That was,
No, I feel yeah.
I think if it were shorter, it would have been fine. Slash, if we're broken up with, like, something.
Oh, you should save real quick, so like if we die or anything, you won't have to go all the way back to the bunker and load back down to the world. By the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave me alone, jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Like I care what you think, jerk.
What's up? Yeah, stupid fish. That thing I went out of my way to email you about.
Enjoy this mackerel.
Apparently eating it has a horrible effect on androids. Wow, thank you! Go ahead and chow down. She'd love to see what it does. Why is this a quest?
You're just there for research. She just wants to know, man.
God damn it, jackass. You suck. Fine. Like your stupid fish. I guess it's a codfish.
I think it should be in codfish, yeah.
Caught in the sea. Can be exchanged for money.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could sell it, but...
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Having consumed the mackerel, it didn't take long for the android's bodily fluids to congeal. Muscle rigidity and paralysis soon followed. It was good, though. The android thought his consciousness faded. Exquisite, even. No wonder humans used to eat them. Wow. Wow. Ajiwo what?
Kuta.
What's that?
You're fucking dead. I don't remember what kuta means, but ajiwo means like the taste was.
Hence ending K.
Yeah, ending K. So that one...
They couldn't have just said mackerel?
I mean, I think they had something they liked and they wanted to go with. You're not wrong, but...
you motherfucking jackass indeed. What the fuck?
So that one is, I think, or I feel like that's the one that's kind of seated a little more on the beaten path.
Right.
So you find one and you kind of realize these exist.
Smooth save, by the way.
Yeah. I hope it wasn't too much of a hint.
Didn't even see it.
Good, I'm glad.
Didn't even see it.
That whole loading screen leading up, I was like, I gotta find a lie. I gotta find a lie. So, of course, finding these endings will bump you back to your last save as well, because they count as a death, pretty much.
Okay. So the process of, like, fucking getting these endings is a... Yeah, it's an ongoing thing where you're just going to die and reload your save sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And
I assume some are more elaborate than others.
Some are slightly more elaborate. They all involve some sort of finality as endings.
Right.
And a lot you will never find without some sort of hint. And I'm sure some people have done it, but boy, it's fucking hard.
But my save gets overwritten.
Yeah, absolutely. But you go back to your last save. So it just adds another letter to the list. So you can sell this mackerel.
Yes. Okay.
Not that it's worth much, but it's an option.
Just ignore that guy. Selfish fool refuses to help me with my work. See, I've been doing a study on the excitement levels of androids while in battle. But I need to record combat data for the newest models in order to reach more steady conclusions. What do you think? Fun, right? Carefully turn her down.
Don't be rude.
So she just ignores the fact that you didn't eat the mackerel, because I guess what are you going to do? Keep dying?
No,
yeah, we move on. Sure. What do you need from me? Good to know not everyone around this... I'm trusting you even though you just killed me.
I know. She's even more shaky now, like...
Spineless hunk of crap.
Follow me.
Oh, just a challenge.
And she's an android too, so it's not like... Yeah. She wasn't somewhat aware of how bad the mackerel would be.
I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Now, fight.
Okay, research. Do your research.
This is an interesting camera.
Yeah, so they locked the camera here, it's true. I'm sure you'll enjoy it nonetheless. This is a good button check right here.
Yep. Completed.
Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man, that was great. Did you know that android battle fever is actually quite similar to human emotion of love? Really? If you want to know why all those old human records are always going on about, or blah, all you need to do is let our fists fly. Makes this whole thing feel more romantic, don't you think? That's weird.
Yeah, there's certainly a possible implication there that that's maybe how they were made to encourage the fighting and encourage that desire to fight in the war. It's a pretty direct implication, but
and so you can keep these going. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a couple
trials,
levels of them basically.
Wipe out those enemies. Yeah.
So take no damage this time.
Take no damage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the easy way to do this is to just not even fight them.
Just. Yeah, just don't even get within range. Yeah, you can fire the laser in the air, I believe, too, so... I think? Yeah, okay. So... Yeah, and you can use your dodge in the air as well while still firing your pod too, if ever you're in a pinch.
Yes.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah, so that's the thing is, for each fight, you don't actually have to fight.
Mission completed.
You can totally just lame it.
You can cheese it, yeah, totally. Yeah, get that Tenji. It adds up.
Absolutely.
It adds up.
Yes! I love you, Yorha-goons. Just look. Yes, queen! Look at all this data. Speaking of Yorha-goons, I'm a bit surprised you types are so intellectual. Thought combat models would be a bit more dense, less thinking, more killing and all that. Frankly, giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. Okay. Yeah, alright.
It's a little harsh, but alright. I get where she's coming from.
I need more
right?
data. I need more data. Are you going to help me, right? No, you're good.
It's a rhetorical question.
Yes. Plenty of stuff to do in her drop when you feel bored.
Yeah, if ever you come back, that's still an option. I think their levels do go up a little bit, but whatever. They're not. They're not exactly grueling battles or anything.
That's Jackass's deal. Money for combat.
She has, I think, another side quest after, and she moves somewhere else. But nothing. No side quests are permanently missable in this. You can always come back to them later on. So. But none of her side quests, if I remember right, are particularly
secret combat
important.
ingredient is love.
Yeah,
Who's been screwing with this thing?
So the idea that if you have to have war machines, maybe you hook them up so that they like fighting because that's that's how their brain works.
Every punch is orgasmic,
or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It's and it kind of ties into some context for stuff later.
Well, because you need to make them want to fight.
Yes, and you need to keep that desire going over a prolonged period of time. Without, ideally without having to maintain them as much as you'd have to maintain human soldiers or anything.
Right.
So, we've had so many years to... It's kind of cruel of me to say it, but we had so many years to improve how we use human soldiers that the idea of making new soldiers that could perform better, you'd want to cut out some of those faults that...
Yeah, that's some fucky rewiring.
Yeah, I know, it's nifty.
That makes me go you could, if you had to make the ultimate soldier, every fiction has its different ways of going about it, but just rewiring the most basic things to be things you have to do are absolutely an effective way.
Yeah, without a doubt.
If you're running low on something, you can replenish it here. Okay, that's all you got.
Yeah, so our main quest is still over leading towards the forest now, I believe.
Let's see what the closest dot to it is.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have one. It's going to be City Ruins near the tower, up the fourth from the top.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's your nearest. If I'm remembering the next spot perfectly.
Apparently, my copy of the game was playing Japanese music over that boss fight.
Someone mentioned that.
What is up with that?
I don't know. Did you look at that?
I did not. I
No.
did not. I installed video game after purchase,
and it just came like that. Yeah. No, that was
updated
odd.
itself.
For more context, during the earlier fight against,
which is such a good song.
It's such a good song.
Oh my god! I went back to it and listened to it again
wonderful,
afterwards.
Isn't it?
It's fucking great.
Such a good use of sound and music.
Yeah, that was
combined.
masterful.
It's awesome.
That was
awesome.
masterful.
Real evolution on the kind of stuff they did in Revengeance, where it was just loop the song until the next bit. This is let's mix
take it a bit
plot
further.
stuff right into the song as well.
Let me even take a glance here to see if there's some sort of option for Japanese music.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Anyway, someone pointed out that during the Adam boss fight in the desert, the song that was playing was dulled because it was the Japanese version. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't totally know. Maybe that's the case, maybe that's not. But either way, if you listen to the song on the CD, it's a hell of a lot louder.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
You're gonna need to give him bait.
I don't have bait.
You might have one bait. You bought the thing that's gonna make them not aggressive towards you. Items. All items, somewhere near the bottom. think. Oh, did you not buy a bait?
No, I didn't buy bait.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
But yeah, okay. Wars are back.
Yeah. So you bait them, and then they become friendly, and then you can ride them.
Large dot is that way.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, and you can climb this tower too if you ever feel like it. That's got a ladder. Yeah.
No stand battles lurking inside here.
Yeah. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh.
That's it's real upset though. You don't have to feel good about it.
Like even if there was just like a reference. How'd you die? Like literally, what killed you?
Maybe fall damage. Maybe a projectile enemy who was lured over here.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a little bit.
That's decent.
It's enough for like one potion, I think.
I was gonna say like I feel like I'm wasting your time a bit picking up these bodies as I run by them, but I'm like,
oh yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What?
But it all adds up, so whatever, you know. Oh, you can just jump and just glide, and you'll be totally safe.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So you're headed off that way
towards that bridge.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah.
Say, 2B.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
This never goes away.
Yeah, but...
God damn it, Nines.
No, but call me my cool
this job
nickname.
Can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Your Ha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Clearly, like, you got the option to do it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're, you know what I mean? Like, there's rules, but you're
the commercial structure
allowed
Pascal
to
was talking
Yeah,
about.
but she's a bit straight-laced on that,
It
so...
was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Which means that, like, being strict is an emotion. It's a choice.
Well,
you know,
it's,
following the rules is not actually...
I don't know if following the rules is an emotion, but it's an expression of your personality.
I guess that's more of my point. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. The goal of there is another one.
There's another one. Like they're nothing. They're just there.
Well, I'm keeping where they are in mind just in case.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the fact that you are like. You say emotions are prohibited for a specific purpose.
Here, stop real quick, by the way. So if you turn your camera around 180 degrees, sorry to interrupt you, this was the first area they showed off combat in. I don't know if you remember that.
I stopped watching.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
I went cold.
But right after like the first, tease for this game at E3, it kind of went silent for a while, and they showed off combat in like a little modified version of this area.
The last thing I saw was Glory to Mankind.
Glory to Mankind. That was like a great trailer.
And I fucking pieced out.
I
was so out. I'm like, oh!
I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be the opening to the game.
Okay.
I think, but I haven't seen it in a while. So.
Yeah. But no, my point was just like the things you accomplish by prohibiting emotions are kind of like defeated when like you have the choice to... what am I trying to say? Yes, it's an expression of your personality, and expressing your personality is going against the idea of, like, not emoting, right?
Somewhat, but I suppose that begs the question of, like, if your expression of your personality upholds the rules...
No getting through here.
Is that more of a personality thing or an emoting thing? I don't know. But yeah, there's depth to that idea there, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean...
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
A lot of people have drawn
so
cute fan art of them shopping.
You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte.
I love their Forest King chants. It's so good.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, like, the perfect soldier that just follows the rules all the time would be bad because you're not making decisions that are
potentially against the grain, like the kind of stuff you might need. Right?
Exactly, right? You need a human deciding factor sometimes on the battlefield at some point, right?
I mean, we had a whole Metal Gear Solid series about this. Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck, that was cool.
Check this.
No, it's really good. Some of those are really kick-ass.
Where'd he go? Oh, you just giving up?
It's going to explode!
Well, then don't start shit. Yeah!
Hey, where am I?
Yeah!
There he is!
Hey there, guys.
It's that boy!
And the voice and everything. It's him, yeah.
Let's kill it.
Good idea.
Oh, he's fast.
No, I know, he's crazy quick.
Okay.
He broke right through the wall. So he's back.
The
He's
Forest
actually
King.
here. Oh no, well,
okay, maybe not.
Maybe not, but
he was in a body and then he ran away.
Yeah,
Or
no.
you break that
So
whole
so he's
anyway.
here, and I'm sure we'll encounter him again in the future. But
Oh man.
I'm glad you didn't know he was in the game. It's pretty neat.
So that's the thing is that like I
Looks like the
didn't
forest is just ahead.
in looking up music,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I saw something that was called Emil's Shop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I see.
That
would do it.
Yeah. So I just
That one's pretty explicit, isn't it? Ah, shit! I hadn't thought about that track specifically.
can't really do much about
Because
that.
there's tracks that are remixes of like Kanye's tunes and stuff, but like
They're just spiritual.
they're just remixes.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like a remix of one of Emil's tracks as
Yeah,
well, which I'm
yeah.
sure you saw on that list as well. But yeah, that one. Ah, damn! I didn't think to mention that, but whatever.
Well, I've since stopped looking up,
Yeah,
Anything.
that'd do it. I can't even blame you though, because that's
and that was
Most of the names are really innocuous, so
that was at a time when
Better keep your guard up.
interesting.
I'm aware of how
yeah, their
fast-
formation's sick.
You just
You've got
be
a
careful.
fucking phalanx
I'm
going
going to
here,
be.
buddy. Or it's a chariot. It's a chariot. Okay. Alright. Whatever.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. So now that I have context, it's like a lot easier and worse for me to look things up because I have names and settings and
Of course,
basic
of course.
ideas. Before, when I was super cold,
It's not just question mark talking to question mark
Exactly.
or whatever. No, I get you totally.
yeah.
Yeah, so whether or not he actually has a shop, I guess we'll have to
These
see.
machines.
They were talking about a machine,
But
right?
yeah, there's a lot of
Saw
stuff
what
with
looked
him
to
that
be a
we'll see throughout the game.
Maybe we should take a look.
Oh man, are we gonna fucking? Are we gonna? Oh,
Oh my god, your phone's going off.
don't worry about that.
I'm worried about
the
it.
forest.
You just hung up on someone important, I bet.
It was just Levi.
Oh. Yeah, no problem then. Man, he's gonna be sad when he watches this video.
The forest has.
Hold on. This is one of the places in that resistance.
Yeah, this was one of your
Reaper's
side
phone
quests that you had,
cramps.
actually.
Better record the coordinates.
This happened to me as well, I think, where I just jumped down here and I was like, oh, I guess I made it.
So it's automatic once you're in the area. That's nice.
Yeah. I actually I remembered it as an interact prompt until you jumped down, and I was like, wait, okay, yeah, this happened to me too.
That is
So,
handy. All right.
Yeah, these guys don't actually do much damage to you, so nothing to be afraid of.
Nope. It was dodge and then R1, I think, right?
Dodge and then the shoot button
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
pod, but you have to tap it again.
Right,
And
that's
you're
what it
holding
is.
it, yeah. So look, they all break formation and
Yeah,
freak out
yeah,
if you
yeah,
manage to
I see it.
defeat him first.
Interesting.
They come to their senses in a few seconds, but for a while they're fun. Oh, there was a chip right there that you walked past.
Okay.
Also there. So this is where enemies really start dropping chips, by the way. At this point,
So I have
you'll
to.
start
I should
getting a
actually
lot.
pay attention to. What
Yeah,
I'm
so there's
picking up
another
here.
chip that you left on the rocks there, just on these rocks somewhere. There you go. There's another item up there. So Deadly Heal is a dope one. I believe, if I remember right, that's the one that where you do damage and you get health back.
Okay.
And I highly recommend it if it is that one. And I'm remembering correctly, that was, to me, that was one of the best chips.
The vampire chip.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
I don't know if you'll have enough slots, but whatever. You
Yeah,
can
I'm
at
pretty
least,
full up.
You can at least stare at it.
The point I just trying to make was that the forest has the beast, and that's what I want to know about. The tree.
The tree.
The computer.
From the previous game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to know everything about where that's going to go. I'm curious to see if that does anything. Just keep that ending E bullshit out of my face.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, that's...
and we'll be okay.
That's the reality that we live in, is that ending E, boy NieR, is the canon.
Don't do it.
Papa NieR doesn't count for shit.
5% for every enemy defeated.
Okay, no, I don't think this is the one I was thinking of.
It's a vampire chip,
the one this one's still good, don't get me wrong. The one I was thinking of was the one that's more like do damage, get life. That one's still great though, because you're gonna gain a lot by killing enemies.
I need to open up my chip space though.
And of course, like combining them, making a +1 and stuff like that. So,
all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting some animal bait because there's way too many like little buddies running around.
Yeah,
here.
do it. As soon as you ride one, you'll be like, that's enough.
Moldavite?
Never need to do this again.
Is that a
That's just
ingredient?
a rock. It's yeah, exactly. It's an ingredient, so don't even worry about that. That's fine.
Oh, I've disconnected from
server. I don't know what's up with the server pings in this game because like they constantly pop on the top of the screen and they're like, "Hey, you're connected," and it's like, "All right, why are we doing this every like 15 minutes?"
And that's the real connection, not the
real internet connection,
not the fake save connection.
Exactly. And even when I was playing this game after I'd finished it for the first time, like it would pop so constantly, and I was like, "Why is it so inconsistent? Or why does it keep repopping? You know, why? What's the deal here?" And I wonder why. That's NieR Orlando.
There's NieR Orlando.
I don't think I made that joke yet.
Yep.
If you turn a hard left, like just go along this cliff wall, I think there's... Unless it's a little further in. Oh, it's a little further in, pardon me. Okay. A little further in, there's like a little...
Some good stuff.
There's a little cave.
Alright.
In one of the cliff walls, but...
Because I'm...
we'll find it eventually.
I'm looking at the...
Oh wait, no, this is indeed the cave.
Okay.
Actually, you were totally there.
Dragonlance. I like the sound of a Dragonlance. I don't know if you know a thing or two about me and D&D, but...
There's another lunar tier there, too.
There it is.
Yeah. So it's actually a Dragoon Lance, but you know what? I know you're like your... Oh my god, what's his name? The Minotaur. Kaz. I know you like your Kaz the Minotaur. I would never try to divide you two.
Let's see here. What are we looking at with this thing?
Dragoon Lance? 250, 260. It's better than your Virtuous Dignity Lance, just straight up. It's just 100% better than it.
In every possible way.
You see you've got it down there.
Yes,
on your,
I do.
So
I do.
I would recommend at least just replacing Virtuous Dignity with it. It's a total improvement.
Let's see what he's got going on, though. I had a dream about the day we met. He was small, he was insignificant, he was weak, yet he hated the world just as I did. Curious. And that looks like a tear.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like something sad's gonna happen.
Almost.
In every one of these fucking stories.
Fucking Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, 1,000 years of memories. 1,000 years of tears.
Okay. Let's see what... I'm not sure what kind of layout I want, honestly.
Okay, well, swap that lance for the Dragoon, at least.
Yes, I'm gonna do... Yeah. I think I just want to do one set like this, and the other set, like... I'll put Spear, Dragoon, equip, and then I'll get rid of this, and I'll turn that into... yeah, I guess just Beast Lord again.
Why not? It's still good.
Yeah, so just sword
just
or
finishers,
spear, and then that's it, exactly.
It's probably better on finishers anyway, because you only have a 2-swing combo with it in the first place, like with light attacks, so... It'll get better as you upgrade it. You'll get more swings, you'll get more hits, you know.
Oh, so. Really? Okay, I actually didn't realize that the move list changes.
Well, the move list, you just get an extra square added onto the end, and then another extra square, maybe an extra triangle, depending. It's still pretty linear, you know. It's not like, hey, you got a DRI with this weapon, or you're not getting like new fancy shit. Just extra normal attacks that you can tack on.
Royal Knights. Really?
I love how he yells and his speaker's like blowing out like
that.
It's so good.
Don't listen to what they're
that is
saying
some desperate shit.
Yeah, these guys are rad. They have a belief system.
Your whole life for this moment, eh?
Yeah.
You're just gonna get punked as I corral you like sheep.
I love how many enemies you get to fight at once in this game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is more than any other Platinum game, I think. The quantity of enemies you're fighting at the same time.
I feel like it.
I don't think any other game has quite hit that level. Because just there must have been 20-something enemies on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, they're all, like, very fodder, but, like, I can't think of any other moments where you're, like, that swarmed.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no. Got to hold my lock-up button. Oh, yeah, you.
Oh, do you have it on hold or toggle?
It's on hold. Can I toggle that?
I think you can have it on
hold.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Please.
You have to finish the battle first.
I have to finish the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I've been doing finger gymnastics, and I know some people suggested changing configs. And I don't really want to change configs, but if I can hold less, that'd be great. Because I like my face buttons as they are right now.
Yeah, the default face buttons are fine. I know some
toggle
people like it.
Fucking make my life
I
so
think there's
easy.
toggle. I mean, I haven't played the game since it came out, like at the beginning of 2017, but I don't remember holding the whole time, so
okay,
we shall see, I guess.
Yeah. I'm doing Tekken fingers with the shoulder buttons.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Deadly heal, severed cable.
No, this game demands a lot of you in terms of like finger multitasking.
Because like I don't feel like switching to face buttons is going to like make me press less because I'm pressing all the face buttons too.
Let's see if that was a thing. Systems control. Shit, maybe there is no toggle.
Okay. Unless it's like in the button.
I don't know. What's in custom? Possibly not.
Lock on.
Nah, you're fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
I really thought it was toggle though, but whatever. That's okay.
Fair enough.
It doesn't really make a difference.
Unless it's like an actual setting. Yeah. Whoops. There's a lot of these.
No, maybe in camera. Yeah, I didn't think so. And the only other thing I can think is in other. Oh, so this is all very detail-oriented camera stuff about how closely it tracks lock-on targets.
But it's not actually about like whether it stays locked or not. Okay. All right, fine.
Really, it's hold by default? Damn.
Yeah, and when you kill something, it doesn't switch to the next near target.
Yeah, it just locks off. Yeah.
So
I remember that.
I would like to kind of make it a bit universal because I got used to Dark Souls and Monster Hunter a little bit, and
where it just pops to the next one.
I wouldn't mind.
To be honest, I prefer that.
Yeah. In a group, because what else are you gonna do? Like,
am I gonna not lock on after locking onto the last one?
There's no reason not to.
Yeah, and it's nicer to have that control option at least and say, yes, I want to unlock on and just do it yourself, you know?
Yeah. I can totally fall off that and die, huh?
Yeah, you would take a lot of damage, so...
Oh, but I can run down there, you think?
Possibly, yeah. If you're in the right spot, I think you can.
Because, like, is it... Because, like, map limitations, like, that'll tell me a lot about this game.
Mm-hmm.
If I see a cliff, and you drop down and land at the bottom of the cliff, and it's still...
There's a chest over there if you want to grab it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just training.
If I fall to the bottom and I can run around, that'll tell me.
I think there you would be okay, yeah. But there are some spots on the map where you're definitely not allowed to fall off, so... It's mostly just like you can't fall in deep water, though, I think, for the most part. That's the boundary. Ooh, that thrust. Yeah.
He landed one good hit.
Whatever, he earned it.
Royal Knights.
Another deadly heal. Yeah, you get tons of deadly heals here. I think that's one that can be upgraded, so that would be nice to do at some point, but...
someone went down. Okay, there's something over there. Alright. How peaceful this sound is.
So don't head down that way. Head up this way and around, yeah. You'd just come from over there. To the right, rather.
Yeah, I'm just checking out this corner over here. Check it out.
Yeah, no worries.
Like a little, you know, look at this little...
In all the little nooks? Yeah.
Little nook right here.
Yeah.
How's there nothing in there? It's crazy. Can I... No. Okay. What hurt me there?
I'm not actually... Like, I saw that too. I think what that was you got a health buff from the android that you picked up before, and the health buff just wore off. Okay. Because, yeah, of course you didn't get hit.
Alright, this looks like a corner. that's way up there.
You can jump over that, totally.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of nooks all over the world, so...
Yeah. I'm kind of loosely running through this forest right now, but like there's definitely a more completionist tape to go back through it.
Okay, now wait, what?
Oh shit! Oh yeah, Boar's in it.
Yeah, you can do. Oh, he's a high level right now too. This guy, level 30. I think you're level 18 or some such.
Oh boy. Oh boy. In it to fucking win it. I wonder.
You can take him totally, and you've regen most of your health, so you can take a full hit, no problem.
So you can absolutely interrupt.
Yeah, totally.
Are you stuck in a pattern here? Or are you gonna...
Yeah, he might be jammed.
His life is not going down.
Okay, yeah, then whatever. You don't have to... You might have to...
The boar's going down, though.
Yeah, you can fight the boar. You can fight him. I don't remember exactly what happens depending on which one you kill or whatever, but I'm sure it's fine either way. Like, maybe not fine morally, but I'm sure it's fine either way.
I mean, again, he is going down. It's just very slowly.
Yeah. You can always come back to this if you want.
Well,
later,
the boar's almost done.
If you'd rather. Okay, yeah, you want to kill the boar? Okay,
the
cool.
boar's almost done.
I'll let you take that risk. Yeah, okay, you don't get to kill the boar. Yeah, he cuts you off.
Please, I beg of you. Spare their lives. Please, I beg of you. I mean, the phrasing of that is pretty extreme.
Well, it's up to you. You've already fought a bunch of enemies who weren't attacking you.
I was just gonna go look at them, man. So, yeah. Animal-loving machine. He becomes...
It's his thing. He's got a name now.
I do not remember the reason. Creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. Together, whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Hey! It's the title theme.
Mm.
It's the song that I'm using on the
oh, is it? Okay,
card.
yeah. I didn't realize.
The vocals kick in. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. I'll watch over them until they're healthy again. Look at you, Freya.
It's so good. I'm sure you've noticed at this point, but every side quest plays like a different track. I mean, some of them share, but...
And it makes me wonder how many songs are on this soundtrack.
There's a lot. I couldn't tell you the number off the top of my head. I want to say more than 40, though.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a big number. Yeah, that's also a big number.
And I got some bait.
Yeah, great. So you can recruit animals.
Visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. Okay. So, some of you are willing to stop and just talk. Others are like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all have their own deal.
Yeah.
But remember, they're just heartless machines. Clearly. That's what 9S tells us.
Let's kill these shades.
So...
Fuck these shades. Bring our village.
Yeah. If you ever played Kingdom Hearts 2,
wrecking my...
That's a big part of Kingdom Hearts as well, is like, you're heartless, you don't have a heart.
Yeah.
And it's like the most transparent.
Right.
Like, it's so much more transparent than this game that is already pretty transparent with that.
Killing my child bride.
Yeah.
On her wedding day. How dare you? Oh, fuck. Everyone gets a chance.
Everyone wants in.
So I noticed something too. when I do a dodge, it actually switches the target to the thing I'm dodging from.
Yeah, the thing that was about to hit
as opposed to the thing I was locked onto.
Yeah, that's quite thoughtful, to be honest. I think generally...
sometimes that's handy, but sometimes I want to, like, in this case, I want to kill him first, for example.
Right, I get that. But, yeah.
Then again, he has most life. He has more life. So.
In this game, it's not too much of a fuss. It's not like in, like, say, like, Bayonetta, where you're, like, fighting Sloth and another enemy, and you're like, I really need to take care of Sloth. Don't lock me onto anything else.
Right.
In this game, most of the enemies are pretty malleable in that way, so...
Theme continues to play, even through battle.
Yeah, I'm surprised, actually. I thought the battle would
overwrite that.
But I guess that battle didn't have battle music going with it, so...
Emotions are much more important right now.
Yeah, why not? There's items on these bridges, too.
And
these
inside.
ends of bridges. Yeah, exactly. But it's mostly just materials and shit, so...
Where are you?
That away, I think, to starboard. Yeah.
Okay, you can stop that.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
That's some stupid shit. It's
that's you dealt with that?
You can just say right or left.
Okay.
Fucking 4-year-old memes. Iron ore.
Yeah. This is crafting materials and shit.
So it was it 15,000? No, it was 8,000 and then 15,000 to upgrade my my slots.
I think it's 8 and 10 or 16. Yeah,
There they are.
It's a fair amount, but you'll be fine. There's a chest behind you, I think, as well. Yeah. Oh, and it's a locked one. No, it's a locked one, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Or is it? It is.
It totally is. They all look the same. The locked ones. They have that little lump on top, basically.
Hello, friends.
This game's so idyllic. Just the music and the color palette and the movement. It just feels so nice to play.
It is.
Like it's kind of calm in spite of itself, you know?
Yeah, no, while we're not playing, I'm thinking about playing a lot. Like,
I can't blame you.
I'm really...
It's a really wonderful game.
Enjoying it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's a big hit. You're still like super safe because you're auto heal, but... So I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I'd like to point it out at this point. So some stuff that has hit sparks or big fancy attack explosions, like your laser, when you fire it and the sparks start to dissipate, there's like angelic script in the air.
Yeah.
You know, like their lettering and stuff like that. It's a really neat touch.
I haven't noticed because I've been looking out for the circle prompt.
Yeah, no worries. That's the right thing to be looking at. But it's a really wonderful detail that it's not just flashy sparks with no purpose. I mean, in some cases, it's totally flashy sparks with no purpose.
Well, the other thing I think I'll just have to watch it.
Oh, there's another chip back there.
Replay, but offensive heal.
I think that might be the one.
Okay. I want to know melee defense. I want to know. I want to see if 9S has the exact same moveset or not.
Okay.
Or if he has his own moves, because I'm curious to see if that's actually
what the deal is there.
Yeah, because I haven't noticed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we'll see. Offensive heal, 5%.
Yeah,
damage.
That's the good shit. Okay. That one's really good too. +1.
I'm putting out a lot of damage.
Still good.
So yeah, and
it heals fucking fast.
Okay.
So,
and the regular healer is on too, right?
Yeah.
The just stand around idle heal.
Yeah.
Free heal. And then I also picked up, what was it?
The one where offensive heal, or rather deadly heal, when you kill an enemy.
No. I just picked up something new.
Oh, it was defense, just melee defense up.
Melee defense,
yeah.
That's what it was.
Can you go down to deadly heal +2? You had one of them. What's the percentage on that one? 20%. Nice. Okay, that's a huge chunk of your life.
For every enemy defeated.
Yeah.
Slots.
Yeah. Well, we'll get some new slots soon. You've got a lot of money on hand, so next time we get back to the town, you'll be able to stock up.
Let me see if I could get in one of these, though. I'd have to sacrifice something good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait. And I have tons of building material too. Like, at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
there he is. That's an albino one. That's
yeah.
Cool.
You're a rare.
They are kind of rare, actually. I think the albino one drops a good material
On a kill.
I'm not even just saying that.
But I haven't killed a single animal, Liam.
No, I know. I'm actually gonna Google it. I think he drops a good material.
I'm not gonna break that unless I have a really good reason to. Because it's not like we need meat. But
No, you don't need meat, but it's like a crafting material.
Yeah.
No, it is meat. Can drop white moose meat, which sells for 15,000 gold, which could get you a lot of your slots.
fuck you, bro.
Yeah, try not to kill him too close to the edge, just in case it might fall. But that'll get you a lot of your points.
Time to fucking go.
Immediately kills the animal. Well, I'm glad we know where you stand. You'll sacrifice other humans
How
for a jetpack,
much?
right?
Hey, man.
15,000.
Hey, man. Poaching sucks, and poaching's bad, right? Except that it's the only thing keeping, or rather, hunting is the only thing keeping
Yeah,
the
there it
poachers
is.
out
Yeah.
in certain countries, in Africa,
in
certain
some
countries,
places, yeah.
where like the moment they stop having these controlled hunting conservations,
It just
poachers
becomes a
just
disaster.
murder everything.
Yeah.
So the business is what keeps the animals safe in the end.
In some places, yeah.
And the people that used to protect it actually start poaching the rhinos too.
Just fucked up.
Yep, it's bad.
You know, you could just stop killing rhinos.
You can.
You could just focus on the not endangered animals
But
for
when
like minutes.
when you live in a shitty place,
Yeah.
and there's a fucking
animal walking
there's a
around with a
drop.
diamond on its nose.
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
a drop, and it's walking around, and all you have to do is go take it. And it's not like you're getting anything from the animal. It's like in Assassin's Creed when those rich merchants just run by and go,
Yeah.
"You get away from me!" And then you just chase them for free money.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they're seeing every day while they're starving. It's kind of shitty, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of shitty. Now let me go look at my fucking white moose meat. There it is. Good
There it
to
is.
know.
That's fucking cash in your pocket.
It's money in the bank.
So I can't
So those
remember if
machines
there's a
had
quest
king?
that
How can a
demands
concept
those,
like
but whatever,
loyalty
just
be
sell it.
understood by a
It's not
machine?
that impossible to find. How could loyalty be understood by a machine?
Okay, our lovely little pair hair is like overselling their misunderstanding of machines at this point. What I would be questioning is not their emotions and their feelings, but whether or not they're genuine.
Sure, yeah. Or
Right.
is it all a script?
Is it all, are you
working
running the script? Exactly. Which is always the question. This is a very Shadow of the Zelda.
Yeah, definitely. So this spot with the arches is one of the first pieces of concept art that was in the original trailer for the game, actually.
Birds for scale.
Just so you know.
Well, it automatically turns me there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a giant big boy.
Yeah, big boys are fun. These guys are because it's a different big boy than before. I don't know if you noticed.
I did notice. He's got big legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. No, we'll jump. Jump.
You can also dodge through the shockwave. Yeah. So now,
Take out the small guy, please. Thank you.
yeah, if I remember right, this move's really strong.
Yeah. Okay. That's so much better than pausing.
Oh, it's so cool. Like the leg pile bunker.
yeah.
It's a really rad design, honestly.
It is because it looks like
Oh, that kick.
it looks like a mech that I've designed actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I back in my college days, I had some fun designs.
Right.
This reminds me a lot of one of my favorites.
Yeah. The standing ones sometimes have those pile bunkers on their arms, of course. That was the one that grabbed you into the command grab earlier. So I'd like to call your attention a little to the left. Not that left, rather opposite the castle. Because there's...
The castle is over here.
There, opposite the castle.
Okay, so you mean back this way?
Yeah, back that way. I'd like to call your attention that way real quick. No, rather...
Further.
Yeah, that way. There's a door back there that I highly recommend you open. Though, truth be told, I can't remember if you open it or if someone opens it for you, but I highly recommend you open it as soon as possible because it's an amazing shortcut.
Let's do some hall wugging.
Can you open it? No, you gotta wait for someone to open it. Okay, that's fine. I'll just tell you, it leads right to the forest village.
Fucking great.
So, and I'll call your attention to the left as well. You see these arches?
Yes.
So you can climb on them via that via a pillar that's fallen that is towards the camera.
Yep.
There.
So there's some
And if you're feeling...
trick platforming.
Yes, and if you're feeling real adventurous, there is a weapon you can get all the way at the end. You see the chest in the middle of that last arch? It is tricky, but it is totally doable.
It's worth a shot.
Nice, yeah, you're doing it. Definitely using the hover and stuff is your bread and butter here. Nice. Hey, good job. Yeah, so this is a fun weapon.
Cypress Stick.
Cypress Stick.
That's a cool name.
This is one of the 2 guest weapons in the game that comes from another video game. I'm sure you'll be able to identify it as soon as you hit something with it.
Guest weapons?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. And you'll know which games they're from as soon as you hit something with each one.
A stick made of cypress wood. I was in dead sleep when Mom started shouting, "Wakey, wakey, she squad, rise and shine. Today is a very important day. Today's your first visit to the castle." Annoying, right? But I got up anyway. Alright. You're not very strong.
No, it's not super strong at all.
I wish I had like a 3rd set for fucking around.
It's got a special hit spark thing if you want to check it out, but it's totally up to you. I'd say just sub it over your virtuous contract for now, because it's a like light sword anyway. So
I have to hit something, I guess.
yeah, you're gonna have to hit something with it.
Well, I guess since animals give you meat, is normal meat kind of like decent?
I honestly don't remember if normal meat.
Because am I just gonna start fucking taking animals out now?
I imagine normal meat is probably only worth 1,000 or 2,000, and thus not like totally worth your time. But
Okay.
albino animals are definitely super worth your time in that regard. So you're asking about like jumping off and stuff. So if you jumped off here, you would absolutely just get respawn.
Yeah.
So any
Well, come to think
semblance
of it,
of running water,
it happened
you're
before,
done.
right?
It
On
did.
the way out of the desert.
Yeah, I know it did.
I see. Didn't really hear.
Yeah, no, I'm questioning myself now because I thought there were special hit sparks for this weapon.
It looks like a kendo stick / bat type of thing. Now, was there some sort of
This
secret?
looks like a king's castle, all right.
Actually, you know what? The very first question for this is why aren't the damage numbers appearing like they should? This is exactly what I'm wondering right now.
Yeah, the
oh, apparently it's a level 4 bonus.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So, friends of Yoko Taro have gotten guest weapons in the game.
This is from Dragon Quest, this weapon.
Is it?
And when you hit something with it, it makes that, you know, the Dragon Quest hit sparks, the big, bold, colorful numbers. I don't know if you're familiar with
I
those,
would
but...
not have recognized it because I only played Dragon Quest 1.
Sure, oh yeah, sure. So
as
that would
Dragon Warrior back on the NES. And that game is still Dragon Warrior in my head.
Mm-hmm.
That's how out of date I am.
The other one you will know, like the moment you see it, for sure. So,
Theme of Intrigue.
yeah, this is one of the best songs in the soundtrack.
Was this no, it wasn't Contract. It was Dignity. No, it was Contract.
It was Contract, yeah. So I think the other effect it has is it changes treasure chests to be Dragon Quest treasure chests as well.
Oh, fun.
So they become little RPG boxes, basically.
Oh my god.
What, the song? Yeah, I know.
Oh.
The soundtrack never stops.
Why is this so real?
Seriously, like, Monaka and Keiichi Okabe are, like, such an incredible team. And everything they've done music for no matter the quality of the final piece of media, the music is outstanding every time.
Well, because it's just like, it's this language of made-up vocals that are just beautiful every time. Like, you know.
Well, and even the relatively normal shit when it's like, hey, we're just gonna do like Tekken music or something. It's always great. It's always fantastic. So.
Did they do some Tekken music?
Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.